So I have a quick question for you guys. Have you ever thrown like that perfect punch or that perfect kick or that perfect technique only to get either defended or hit right back? Today we're diving deep into the idea of striking and then defending and then counterattacking that you can use in sparring or even in competition. Of course, this is your man JD Olson right here. I, of course, have been training martial arts since I was a kid. The plan of attack today, we're going to go over a basic combo we call the framework. Then we're going to go over a handful of defenses for hook punches and straight punches. And then we're going to give you several options to a counterattack. And then, of course, to tie this all up at the end, we're going to wrap it all into a nice little package and show you how to do all this together. We are going to do this on a punching bag. So if you happen to not have a training partner, this is ideal for you guys so you can practice this without some of your sparring buddies seeing some of the stuff you're working. So then when you get to spar them, you can do this against them and they're like, whoa, what happened? You'd be like, haha, I had a secret weapon. It's this video I watched. Before I start though, I got to announce the winner of the contest for February. Brandon Seuss, you are my winner. Okay, right here, Brandon Seuss. So I'm going to reach out to you guys, or I'm going to reach out to you. I need you to contact me so I can get you your $100 Amazon gift card. Make sure you guys stay tuned. You're liked and subscribed and you're comment on the videos because I'm going to do one of these a month. So as promised, we have our framework. This is my favorite combination. I was taught by Sifu Ron Blicky. And so what it is a basic, kind of a boxing 5 count. It actually comes out of the JKD system, but you're just all punching right now. And so we have this, we throw 2 jabs and we throw a cross, a hook, and a cross. And that's what we refer to as the framework or the 5 count. So double jab, cross, hook, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And of course, you can move around as you throw these punches and get yourself comfortable and be ready to rock and roll. I know I'm throwing a little bit of a wide hook. It's just so I can connect with the bag. If you're doing it perfect, you might miss. That's fine. It's not really the thing I'm super worried about. So what we have is looking at all these pieces. Remember, you're not going to pull your jab farther back. You're going to throw the jab kind of right back out. You go jab, jab. Then you turn, use your hips, get that cross in there. Again, rotate your hips, throw the hook. I am not twisting my lead foot, and I'm only not twisting because of the idea of kickboxing. Okay, if you turn your foot and then kick the back of that leg, it's going to tear up your leg. So by throwing that lead hook like a piston, I don't have to worry about that leg getting blasted as hard. And then, of course, the last punch is a cross. I love that final punch being a cross. I think it's a good, solid ending to a combo. With that being said, we now have to imagine the opponent, our mitt holder, throwing a hook punch at our ears, right? And so we have 3 basic options to defend that attack that they're doing. So I throw my combo, right? And so when they throw their punch, that hook punch is coming at me, I'm going to snap back. That's my first one. I just simply snap back. Just bring your nose away from the target. That's your first one. It doesn't matter if it's coming from this side or this side. It's the same defense. Okay? Which is why it was important to be up on the ball of your foot on this rear leg. Option 2 is a bob and weave. So if the punch is coming from this side, their left, I'm going to drop to my left, roll under it so I can come back up. Again, bob, slip under it and come back up, or weave. Bob and weave. It should be like a little circle motion. You don't have to go super far down. You have to look down. You shouldn't be dropping your hands. It's just going like that. Now, what makes something efficient is getting practice, getting reps in when you're sparring with your training partners, when you're sparring with your friends and stuff. You won't be going like really hardcore low. You're going to realize it's probably going to be a lot shallower bobbing and weaving. But for the sake of the video, I kind of overemphasize this so you get the right idea. Because the worst thing I think could be to happen is you think you got it and you still get clocked in the head. So I would rather in training or in video kind of overdo it. So then when you're training, you can tighten it up and make it better and better. Versus if I just go like that and you're trying to do that in class, all of a sudden clock, you get clocked and you get hit. So that is our second one. Okay. And the third one is what we call to cover. And I like this if I just want to stay in the pocket, I want to stay in the mix, I want to just, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. And so what happens is I simply put my glove on my temple, I grip my teeth, and I just take the hit. If it's somebody brand new, really beginner, I will tell them to point their elbow at the target, okay, just like so. But as you've been training this for a little while, I don't want you putting that arm behind your head because they're gonna hit that body shot. If your arm's way up here, it's gonna light up that body. So if you just go it right here, it's easy to drop that back down. And so framework, double jab, cross, hook, cross, cover. Double jab, cross, hook, cross, snap back. Double jab, cross, hook, cross, bob and weave. And of course, it can be the other direction, snap back or cover on the other side. So those are my options when it comes to a hook defense. Now let's talk about a straight defense. What happens if they throw a jab or a cross back at me, back at my nose, right? So I have my framework, just like before, and that never went away. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna parry. And the reason I choose to parry, if you know, put in the comment section below why, but the reason I choose to parry is because if I parry, I am also slipping. Is the head movement, but a parry is that same head movement, but with my hand assisting. And so I want you to keep that in mind. You cannot just use your hands to parry a punch and never move your body. You gotta be moving your head off the line. And so slipping is that head movement. But what I, again, in teaching and coaching, I noticed the kids or even new kickboxers, they weren't slipping anywhere near far enough. And then when they're parrying, they're more pushing the hands away and they're not moving their heads at all. So when you're doing this, and it would be the other side, I parry. So keep that in mind. Parry is your first one, what we call the double cover or the peekaboo, okay? And so what's gonna happen is when I do the peekaboo or the double cover, and I'll face the camera so you can see this, and I'm just gonna basically like kind of make binoculars and I take the hit right here, or Guru Ron and Guru Inasano teach the peekaboo, and that's where I still call it double cover, so double cover here, or peekaboo, or aka double cover there. And so that's my other option. So double jab, cross, hook, cross, you could peekaboo, double jab, cross, hook, cross, double cover. So any of those are fine. It's a matter of what do I want for my next move. And then finally, we have what we call the scooping. We have a tight and a wide scoop. And so when they throw that punch, I scoop. I still kind of snap back like I did earlier for the hook punch, but I'm doing that so I can hook their hand out of the way for me to fire my next thing. I can waslick, aka wide scoop it, or I can pagliblet or tight scoop it. It's just a matter of what you ultimately want. So again, facing the camera for a tight scoop, it's there, and a wide scoop is when you kind of throw it wide. Those are our straight punch defenses. Now, let's talk about the counterattack, all right? So for the sake of this drill and for the sake of this video, I'm kind of keeping this simple, but I have what I refer to as the crossed hook cross counterattack. You have the cross uppercut cross counterattack. You have the cross body hook cross counterattack, over, upper, over counterattack. And then last but not least, you have the hook cross hook. And you can do several things with that too. You can do upper cross upper, you can do hook upper hook. It's actually almost infinite. It's not really a big deal, but the cross hook cross and the hook cross hook flow really well. And so talking about that counterattack, so I said cross hook cross or hook cross hook. Again, cross upper cross, over upper over, okay? Any of those are fine. Cross body hook cross. So finally, that takes us to the end of this where we get to put it all together. So what I have, double jab, cross hook cross. If I have a hook punch or whatever, maybe I can snap back, counter attack, okay? Double jab, cross hook cross, bob and weave, cross hook cross. If I bob and weave the other way, double jab, cross hook cross. If I bob and weave this way, that's when that other counterattack comes into play. Double jab, cross, hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, body hook, cross. So you can see how these are put into there, I think, or I hope. And then double jab, cross, hook, cross, snap back, cross, hook, cross. That was the snap back with the straight punch. Maybe double jab, cross, hook, cross, cover, cross, cross, double jab, cross, cover, hook, cross, hook, double jab, cover. Okay, you get the idea. There you guys have it. I hope you like the idea. Hope you get something out of it. Let me ask you guys a quick question. What is your favorite counterattack? Out of this series, or maybe something you already do, put in the comment section below what your favorite counterattack is when you're doing your kickboxing striking. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the fun stuff. Remember, a contest is every single month. Our winner is Brandon Sue, so again, I'm gonna reach out to you, let you know that you're the winner, and let me know how to send you your $100 Amazon gift card. Stay tuned each week, because you never know, you could see the next video that's gonna have the contest in it. This is JD, and I'm out.